All right, let's talk about something that's changing the whole creative game at, just lightning speed. AI-powered video. And this isn't just some new feature we're talking about. It's like you've been handed a brand new superpower.
Seriously, just stop and think about that for a second. What if you could take a simple idea, just one line of text, and literally watch it come to life as a moving video right there in front of your eyes?
Well, guess what? That's not science fiction anymore. That reality is here, right now. And it's not locked away in some big Hollywood studio. It's for any of us with a story to tell, which is exactly what we're going to break down.
Okay, so let's dive into this new creative reality. It's time to stop thinking about AI as some super complex, high-tech thing we can't touch. We really need to start seeing it for what it is, an amazing new tool for your creative arsenal. This right here, this is the fundamental shift. For years, AI was great at understanding stuff, tagging your photos, transcribing audio, filtering spam emails. But now it's become a generative partner. It's gone from being a critic to being your co-creator. So, how on earth did we get here so incredibly fast? The whole story of AI video feels like a revolution told in 4 very, very quick acts. Let's trace the origin story of this new superpower of yours. For a long time, AI was pretty basic. It just followed rules we gave it. But the real game changer kicked in around 2012 with deep learning. That's when AI learned to see and hear by studying massive amounts of data. Then, just a few years later, came the generative era, and bam, AI could suddenly make brand new images, not just analyze them. And that brings us to today, with the multimodal breakthrough, where a single AI can juggle text, images, and video all at once. That's the leap that makes all this possible, and believe me, the pace is only getting crazier. But here's what's so interesting. AI didn't just appear out of thin air. It was kind of like an apprentice, It spent years learning from the masters of digital video, studying decades of CGI, motion capture, and editing techniques to figure out what makes a video, work.
So all that history brings us right here, to today. Let's turn all that theory into a practical set of tools you can actually use. So welcome to your new hands-on AI video toolkit.
Just think of your toolkit as having 3 main superpowers. First up, text to video. You just type what you want and basically conjure a video out of thin air. Second is image to video. This lets you take any still image, a logo, a photo, and just breathe life into it with motion. And third, you've got video to video, which lets you take footage you already have and completely transform its style. Each one of these tools opens up a totally different creative door.
Okay, so how does this all actually stitch together in the real world? Let's walk through a really simple but powerful workflow that takes you all the way from just a basic idea to a finished video.
Let's say you're an educator. Step 1, use a text AI to brainstorm a lesson and draft your script. For step 2, use a text-to-image AI to instantly whip up all your graphics and charts. And for step 3, use a video tool to animate those visuals and bring the whole lesson to life. And just like that, a process that used to take days is now something you can knock out in under an hour.
And hey, it's not just for educators. Marketers can pump out product promos, coaches can create awesome motivational shorts. The basic recipe is the same, and it's slashing production time from weeks or even months down to just a few hours.
Okay, with all this talk about AI generating everything, it's pretty easy to wonder, so where do I fit in? This is the most crucial point, so listen up. The AI is the tool, but you are always the director.
Let's be crystal clear about this partnership. The AI, it's an unbelievable engine for creating raw footage. Think of it as a camera crew that never gets tired and can shoot anything you dream up. But that footage means nothing without your vision. You're the one who provides the story, the context, the why. The AI gives you the pixels, but you give the pixels a plot.
An AI is brilliant at simulating a style. It can mimic anything, from old-school film to a slick sci-fi look. But it can't feel. It doesn't get tension or joy or humor. You are the one who sets the emotional tone. Your choices in pacing, in what you show and when, that's what creates the rhythm that actually connects with people. That human touch is what turns a random clip into a real story.
This quote from the source material just hits the nail on the head. This isn't about people versus machines. No way. The real magic, the real breakthrough is when you combine the limitless power of human imagination with the incredible, blazing speed of AI.
So look, the technology isn't on the horizon anymore, it's on your desktop. This creative superpower is literally in your hands. So the only question left to ask is, what will you create?